Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading. This is a general twin flame reading. Please take it as it resonates. It is a general reading. If you obviously want to have a personal focus on your energy, you can also book a personal reading with me. My email address is down below in the description. Welcome to my channel. My name is Adrian Nelson, and we're going to ask very specific questions from the tarot in this reading. We're going to work what is it you want to know, what is it you need to let go of, what is it you need to release, all pertaining to twin flame energy. And then we're going to end off there to see what good news is it that the universe has for us as well. Before we do all of that, I just want to draw for you okay, that's a beautiful one. Just drawing for you a card to see what is it that the archangels would like to say to you. And you got the world there with Archangel Michael. And it says, a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. All right. Spiritual growth seems to be a very sort of ongoing flow for many of the readings that I've actually done for this week. But this is a space that I really feel, Capricorn, that there's an intervention that's taking place over here, divine intervention, a beautiful spiritual intervention where you're coming to the end of a very difficult road and going into a space that is actually very, very prosperous for you, which is actually amazing. Okay, end of a difficult cycle, which always, especially in tarot, there with this card, which is the world. The next step after that is the Fool, which encompasses all of the energy of the universe and all of the energy of tarot. So you may be feeling like, maybe there's no hope at the moment, that all is just sort of lost, basically. And it's normal to feel that way when you're in that sort of energy space, because it is the end of a long cycle. And with the human mind being what it is, any sort of change, even when it's really positive change, can be overwhelming sometimes. But that card is very, very good news for you, really. All right. Capricorn, just before I start drawing your tarot, where we're going to look at what it is that you want to know, just want to also advise you, if you are on a cusp, I advise that you look at both readings to get a clearer sort of message for you. Also, with this being about love, I would encourage you to maybe look at the reading for your Venus placement, if there's communication problems, for your Mercury. And if you don't know what those are, there is a link down below in the description that says free natal chart. So you can click on that and you kind of get where your placements are, so you get to see that. And it also gets you a beautiful breakdown, and it's all free. All right. If you are interested in learning how to read the tarot, there is also a link in the description for my tarot course. Okay, online tarot course. Let's see, what do we get, Capricorn? So, what is it that Capricorn should know, please? What do they want to know? What is it that's really going to benefit them knowing? So you got the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. Okay. Again, we're speaking about letting go and going forward in towards more. So this, I feel that for many of you, you are in a space of sort of like a final goodbye. You're in a space of where this is that, like, if you kind of imagine, say, maybe going to the beach and you're standing on a dune or something like that, on like a mountaintop. It is a space where also maybe if somebody passed, where we are in the space where we realize that we have to let go. We have to. It doesn't mean that we're going to forget, but this is a space where you are realizing that you can't sort of hold on to what it is that didn't work out in the way, that maybe you would have liked it to work out, or whatever sort of unforeseen circumstances came about. This is you realizing that it is time to let go, that it is time to set yourself free. And I feel that this is happening for you at the moment as well. And it's almost like a higher sort of consciousness, a higher sort of knowledge, a higher sense of better serving sense of knowing that is really stepping forth for you in life over here. And that is really, really beautiful, actually, where you are in the space where you are letting go of thought patterns and values and beliefs and all those type of things that are holding you back, and it's maybe maybe holding you back from really opening your heart to the beautiful connection of twin flame love energy. And I do see you going forward. I do see lots of prosperity for you. I do see lots of abundance for you. I see you going forward very consciously, and I see you going forward very determinedly, Capricorn, where you are sort of, as I said, in the space of letting go, but you're also letting go because you are also sort of going forward. So the letting go is also a step in the going forward, in the heading forward for you. There is still some emotions maybe from the past, but I feel that you're busy releasing it. So you're busy releasing the heaviness from your heart. You're busy releasing the sort of almost like the phantoms from the past, the things that are holding you back. There's a beautiful release of that, and that is really fantastic because that obviously helps you to see the beauty that's available for you at the moment and is with you at the moment. Some of you, I feel that you might have been treating somebody a little bit unfairly here, and like, oh, they must just take it if they want to be with me type of vibe. But I feel that you're also realizing, this might not be for all of you, but realizing that you might not have been as fair to somebody as what was fair, almost like looking back, if this was you, that you would have not appreciated if somebody sort of treated you this way. And it's like you're beginning to see the beauty of life and the beauty of love, and there's this sort of like uprising of romantic sort of energy within you, where you're beginning to see the stars and hear the birds and all those beautiful things, really. Okay, let's clarify that for you, Capricorn. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what you have. I feel for some of you, you may have dealt here with somebody that was cheating, and that was a really deep pain for you in your heart. But you also over the space. Somehow, I don't know, but I somehow feel that for some of you, you somehow contributed to this, and maybe you were very busy with work or preoccupied with something else, and you are sort of seeing and accepting, it might be challenging, but how you have contributed to the way that things played out, and you're forgiving yourself, and you also, as you move forward, forgiving the other person, which is such a beautiful thing, really. I feel, see, for many of you, that you're having the willingness to forgive, you're having the willingness to let go, but I also feel it's some of you are, it's almost like you are crying out to the heavens, and you are saying, like, dear God, I really want to forgive. I really want to let go, but it's so hard for me. I don't see how I can start to do this forgiveness. I don't see how I can start to let this go. It's so challenging for me. And if there is a situation where you are in at the moment, that I want to send you lots of love from my heart, okay? Because this is a very overwhelming energy for some of you that is happening over here. That you want to forgive, you want to release, you want to be free from the emotions, but it feels like you can't get out, and it's even like if you try that, it's just a very challenging situation, really. But I see you putting in the work. I see you really putting in the work. I see you looking at the emotions. I see you looking at clearly what it is that's holding you back, because your focus is to go forward. All right. And then, yeah, with the Three of Cups on top of the Five of Cups, this release that you're doing, this forgiveness that you're doing, it's taking you to such beautiful places. It's taking you to such beautiful avenues. It's taking you to such beautiful spaces, Lots of beautiful promise. Let me show you. So there's the Five of Cups. This is the release, letting go. And this is the Three of Cups. Can you see that as you're letting go, the difficulty with letting go, the challenges with letting go? I feel for some of you, your pride has been scarred. But in the same sense, you are actually opening yourself for really amazing blessings and abundance to come your way, Capricorn. Okay. Let's see what it is that you want to let go of. mean, that is a very challenging situation to be in, but I also see you coming out of it. All right. There's, so 1, 2, 3. So you got the 4 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups. This is for what you want to let go of. All right. This is quite an interesting one, I must tell you that. Some of you are, in a way, it's almost like you are stubborn. You don't want to let go of the way that you saw things are going to be. You really thought that this was the one. You really thought that this was it. I feel that many of you were starting to celebrate. Some of you may have started to tell your friends and family. Maybe you started to plan a wedding over here. Moving in together, or at least plans to move in together. Or I feel more actually that some of you started to make space in your life for maybe somebody to move in for. So for some of you, not necessarily all of you, but it could have been that you sort of started to make space in your home for this person to move in, you know. So you started to make like drawer space and, you know, that type of things. Maybe I feel that for some of you, there's like a specific sort of diet that this person may have, or like preference. So it's almost like you made space for the snacks and that sort of stuff, you know, or shakes or whatever it is. But also, it's almost, and this is quite a beautiful thing. And if you're not aware of this, yes, I'd like to point this out to you, but I feel for many of you already in the space where you're getting to this realization, with this letting go, with this crying out to the universe and all that type of stuff, that you're realizing you already made the space, you already created the space for something different, for something new, you know, for another person, and now the space is being created. So it actually means that you can fill that space with something else and something beautiful, where a person actually want to be with you, because at the very other end of letting go, there's a beautiful connection over here. For some of you, you actually are with the person that you actually want to be with at the moment already, but for some reason you're very scared of making the connection, and it kind of goes very much against, you know, sort of the core of who you are. But, you know, for those of you that are in a space where you how would I put this? Almost like I see you walking down the road with someone, and it's like maybe going out for evening dinner, like a meal or like drinks or something like that. Beautiful evening, and I specifically see like tarot's not gender specific, but I specifically see a guy with a pants. It could be like a pencil stripe, like a grey sort of pants, quite a well-fitting pants, like a tailored sort of pants. And a lady with sort of like a reddish sort of dress, or like a flowing sort of dress, quite beautiful. And you may be in a connection where maybe your family won't approve or your friends won't approve. But I feel that this connection, you know, it's got so many things, or the person that you're dealing with, it's got so many things going for it, so many positive things going for it, that even if it seems unlikely that it could work out, or feels unlikely that it could work out, or maybe somebody said, I don't want to see you with that person again, or that type of thing, it actually has a lot of potential to work out really, really well. All right. If you look at this character, for example, you know, they're sort of opening their heart, and it's almost like there's a light from above, really, in a sense, that's coming about there. And the message here for you is you sort of want to let go of the idea to get other people's approval and stuff like that, because when you can fully accept inside of your heart that no matter what happens, if you can accept that this is your connection, and you are going to, in a loving kind way, I'm not talking about sort of fighting over here, but if you can accept it within your heart, and you can accept that, you know, maybe you're looking at a sort of like option A and option B, but there might be an option C available over here as well, then things might be different. I feel that for many of you, there might be sort of like a third party, like a different person intervening on your behalf. Okay. Quite an interesting reading, this one. Lots of things happening here all simultaneously. So in the space of letting go, getting in with this other connection, not sure if this could actually work. For some of you, I also feel that in order for this connection to work, you're actually realizing that you might need to maybe leave your home or leave your family, leave your sense of familiarity, and you in a space where you actually, it's not like you're not going to do it, but you kind of just need to find that sort of inner stability within yourself to go ahead and to do it. All right. Clarifies, you've got the Four of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the King of Swords. So this definitely is first of all, the whatever connection it is, for those of you that has got this connection, sorry, this is really high level commitment here for many of you. This is somebody that you can build a life with. For many of you, there's marriage on the table here, you know, and I also feel this is a space of where you are no longer focusing on sort of like emotions holding you back. You're not focusing on the things that are sort of draining your power and draining your energy and is telling you that it can't happen. So there is a great sense of forgiveness going on here, because I do feel for some of you, there is a sense of moving in with someone, entering a relationship, getting married, and not everybody's fully supportive of this connection. But your power really, again, lies here with you making up your mind, accepting it within yourself that, you know, that love will find a way, basically, and it most certainly will. All right. Using the Deviant Moon Tarot, beautiful cards that I was given by one of my clients, we're looking at what is it that you need to release, Capricorn. Okay, what is it that you need to release? So you got the Hanged Man, the Fool, and the Page of Swords. Oh my goodness. Not quite what I expected. That is why when you read tarot, you want to keep a very open mind, because when you have expectations, then, you know, you're not objective in the reading. So, first of all, you don't have to hold on to things so much. You can let go of the fear. Also for many of you, and I feel for many of you, this is a message you really need to hear, that whilst you are in the space of maybe releasing and letting go, and maybe starting to accept that maybe certain people are never going to support this connection, you can kind of in a way release that, because I feel with time, those that are not fully supporting this connection, if you can give this time and if you can surrender this to the universe, this can actually be quite easily resolved for you, because there is a new beginning in love here for you. There is a connection there. Things are really turning around here for you, you know, for love, for the connection. But so the thing that you are encouraged to do, and that they are encouraging you to do, Capricorn, is to have that faith in the universe, to surrender to the higher power, that this can work out for you. And this is really how you get this to work out for you. So you can sort of let go of the idea that, you know, that this is that other people are never going to support this connection, that this is never going to work out, that you're going to have to release this, because some of you are also in the very difficult space where maybe because of religions and traditions and age and all sort of things, where and obviously I'm not supporting anything sort of underage or inappropriate or illegal here, but what I'm just saying is that for those blockages that you're feeling, it's never going to work out. So maybe you feel that you need to let go of this connection. There's a brand new start over here, but the encouragement is that you release onto the universe, onto the higher power to assist you, and the clarity of what you need to do going forward will then come to you. Okay. And Capricorn, if there is something that you need assistance with, or you open your heart, mind, and soul to universal support, you want to claim that for yourself, I encourage you to place your hand on your heart, taking a nice deep breath as you claim that for yourself. Okay, let's see what we've got for you for good news here from the Good News Tarot. What message do we please have for one more card? Okay, before we do that, one more card. Okay, one more card for what you need to know. Okay. Alright, well, 3 came out. So, Justice card, 3 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups. So again, things are turning in your favor. The solution's coming to you, and it's like you're going to an avenue of like a higher power that is actually serving you in a better way. Okay, let's see what we've got for you. Good news for Capricorn, please, for 10 till 16 May. What do we have, please? You have got the Seven of Water, which is the Seven of Cups. So this is where we also realize that all that glitters isn't gold and doesn't shine, but this is also a space of becoming. So the solution is busy coming through for you. You have 3 cards come out, so I'm going to take all 3 for you. 8 of Earth, which is the 8 of Pentacles. This is the start of something new. This is a new beginning. This is things moving into harmony for you. So don't lose hope and don't lose faith, because things are busy turning in your favor. And then you also have the Judgment card over there in this deck, is called a call. This is you calling in the solution to yourself. So as you open your heart, this is you calling in the solution for this connection. All right, and so it is. I really hope that it serves you in a positive way, that it gives you some sort of connection and assistance and help, Capricorn. I'd really appreciate you liking the video, commenting, sharing, subscribing. Remember to hit that notification bell as you do subscribe. And I'll see you next week. Ciao, ciao, ciao.